Hey folks, as you've already heard today, we're starting a new unit on technology. And as part of that mini unit on the theme of technology, we're going to be reading three pieces of literature connected to that theme. The first piece is a poem by a modern American author named Bryn Saito. It's called Like Any Good American. The second reading is called The Secret of the Machines, and it's by the famous author Rudyard Kipling, who wrote The Jungle Book. This one is a classic, and I'm sure you will enjoy it. The third text is There Will Come Soft Rains, which is a short story by the American science fiction author Ray Bradbury. It's one of the most powerful stories that connects to technology, and so there's plenty to explore here. As you're doing your class readings today, I want you to practice the skills that we've begun working on in class of active reading. Once again, remember that active reading is where you are engaged in a conversation with the text as opposed to just simply trying to scan and remember the information. How does one do that? Well, it's quite simple. As you're going through the text, you want to make sure to make use of the highlight feature. For example, if I see anything that sticks out to me related to technology, then I might highlight a passage and use that highlight tool to remind me that something significant happened there. Not only can you highlight things about technology, but you can also highlight things like important words, memorable phrases, or if something stands out as being particularly important. Once again, what you highlight and how much you highlight is part of your development as a reader. So the more that you highlight and the more that you notice, that's a sign that you're reading closely and developing your reading skills. The other thing to think about is the comment function, which is on the right-hand side of your document. For each story, you've been given multiple focus questions. Your job is to come up with what you think is the answer to these questions. So, for example, question number one for reading number three is, what does the story suggest about technology? When you think you've worked it out, you can add a comment. Simply copy and paste that, and then you can answer it in the margins of the reading. Once again, this is active reading because as you're reading, you're doing things, not just sitting there and trying to passively absorb the information in the story. This is called active reading. We began practicing that last week on the class readings. It's time to take your skills with active reading to the next level. Enjoy the readings, and I look forward to discussing them with you in class. If you need any help with active reading or have some questions about how it works, please don't be afraid to hit me up in class. Thanks a lot for watching, and enjoy the three readings on technology.